What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this?
Don't be disturbed. We're here for the Fantasy Football Podcast. Don't be mistaken either. We got a couple special guests for you guys this week. Going to be joining us shortly. We'd like to take this opportunity to go over what we like to call Week 10 in fantasy football, Rivalry Week.
Rivalry Week, sponsored by Tyson's App. Thank you, Tyson's, for sponsoring our league this week. We appreciate it. Every one of you should be emailed or mailed to your doorstep a bucket of Tyson's chicken.
Yeah, and if you haven't tried Tyson's chicken recently, we really recommend you go ahead and do that. So we're going to start it off with the league standings like Mark typically does.
Speaking of which, Mark.
The ball's over here. You dropped it. We're going to pick it up today.
What the heck, Mark? No email. Hey, yes, I know your brother scored a series-tying goal that led to them winning last week, and they will be playing in the semifinals in the MLS Cup. Congratulations. However, where's our fantasy football video this week, pal? Anyways.
Yeah, we'd like to bring a little special something in for Grande. It's milk and cookies, buddy.
We got your milk and cookies right here, Grande. Him downstairs.
Him downstairs. Okay,
Anyways.
So with fantasy football last week, first place Taylor took me down by a slim margin of just under 15 points. He underachieved on the day by not blowing me out by 60 points. So congrats to Taylor on barely staying in first place. Kyle Olson, dig him up, beat Ortiz pretty badly. What else we got here?
Let's talk about the high point total last week, Adrian.
That's a good point. High point total last week went to this man right
And
here.
I'll tell you why. Please check out my new logo this week. The team's really fired up. We brought Cedric Benson into town. He loves LA. He's very happy to be there. So I suggest making a good trade and redoing a logo, and you can do whatever you want in this league.
It really makes all the difference. So go ahead and do that if you can.
We will not.
Okay, when you're ready, come up here.
Okay.
We're not. Okay, we have a special guest who it's going to be a big surprise, and you guys are going to enjoy this. All right, moving on. We're going to add a little commentary to this week's matchups. It's Week 10 Rivalry Week, as we mentioned, and I'm going to start off by reviewing my matchup with a man who can't even be original enough to think up his own team name.
Pretty bad.
He's so obsessed with me that he uses my name in his team name. Bobby's Fly Rods. And Fly Rods comes from the width. Okay, we're closing our eyes. Come on in. Sit up here. Okay. Fly rods come from the width of his legs, which is about half the width of this. Bobby's Fly Rods, not only did I get over on you on this trade earlier in the season, giving you Steve Slayton with about a quarter left of production left in the season. Enjoy that on your bench this week. But I'm going to hand it to you this week. I'm already up by 0.8 of a point. I mean, after last night's game.
Wow.
Good luck. Good luck. Anyways, Bobby's Fly Rods.
I forgot about Thursday night games, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to also let you comment on free agent and Big Country.
Yeah, the next matchup we have is a couple of traders duking it out over off of Anapamu Street. And basically what's on the line here, and I posted this on the comment board, but the winner of this matchup, we've just decided, by authority of the league commissionership, gets Ron's office for a week. Next week. The big office, the corner office with 2 doors and with the jumbo flat screen.
My money's on Big Country on this one. Ron hasn't seen a win in a long time.
So Grande,
Damn it, Ron.
Make sure your starting lineup is tight and enjoy the corner office next week. Let's look at the next matchup.
Good News Kennels. Should probably switch his name back to Bad News Kennels. And Pool Time with Billy. Other than a class of 2004 matchup, that's basically what this is, right?
Yeah.
This is the battle for the class of 2004. Your money's got to be on Mark Thoring on this because his running backs are averaging a minimum of 30 points per game, and he has 4 of them that can do it. Although he did put one on loan this week, very questionable. I don't know how that went through.
The league is reviewing that for ethical purposes.
There may be an asterisk next to this win this week, and I don't even know why you needed to start Brett Favre. You could have picked anyone off of waivers and played them, including John Thornton. I'm going to go with Pool Time with Billy. Sorry, good news. I know what your secret is. I figured it out. And you know what? It only works not in fantasy football. Moving on. Dig 'em up. Always bet on black. Club Everest matchup number 1. Cleverest, if you will. And we have, a lot going on here. A lot at stake.
A lot of history.
A lot of history.
A lot of good stories.
Wow.
A lot of different women in that hotel room or that dorm room.
And hotel room.
Yeah.
But I like Dig 'em up, I guess. Even though Always Bet on Black got out of the gates a little bit quicker. Let's take a look at that matchup real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Always Bet on Black, even though I don't necessarily
Always Bet on
agree.
Black.
I definitely don't. Last time I did, I lost. Awesome! You want to come sit here, please? Be on the video real quick. Fine.
We're also
Back to the calls.
babysitting.
Yeah, sorry. A couple of kiddos.
So Matt Forte, I like that, Worm. That's a good start for you, but you're going against MJD this week. Who knows? Anything can happen. Dana Balls, lock and load.
Let me take a look at this one. A lot of people look at this matchup and they go, why is this a rivalry? I'll tell you exactly why this is a rivalry. 1997, Taylor Ludwig is trying out for the Santa Barbara High School soccer team.
The Dons.
Dana gave him a dirty slide tackle, blew out his knee, and that forever changed the history of Taylor's athletic career. Now, you think there's a reason why Taylor's not sitting on top of this league, studying every little free agent out there, every waiver wire drop, looking for every opportunity to punish Dana Balls for what he did to him in 1997. I'm going to go with Ludwig on this one to finally overcome that emotional hurdle, which is...
Hopefully this ends it, Taylor. But seriously, you are doing a great job in this league, which is very frustrating. I am looking for anyone to upset you at any time. Also, Taylor, you say that you're so busy with school, and yet you have 3 to 4 top waiver wire pickups
every hour.
Yeah. What the hell, man? Are we allowed to say that word on this thing? I don't know, but... what's the deal with that? I think there's some mistruths that are kind of circulating here. And last but not least, by the way, that's last but not least, we have a brother-in-law matchup. And that includes Avril Sandwich, myself, versus Hi Ben.
Check out the new logo.
Check out the new logo.
That's
if you want to win,
yeah,
boom. You got to vote for me on this one. Joe is in 4 or 5 different leagues. He can barely... remember to eat 3 times a day.
Yeah.
What else is happening in Joe's life? He couldn't be happier.
Guys, good luck in your matchups this week. There's the first annual Crony Convention in Santa Barbara this weekend if you can make it. If you don't know what a crony is,
email me.
No, email me.
And I will tell you and send you a link so you can become a crony.
It's free sports betting with real money. Subsidize your income in a healthy way. And curtail your real money betting habits. Centsports.com. Contact me. Enjoy your... Okay, come up. You want to be on the video? No. Please? Okay.
That was it. Last chance.
Peace out. A-Town down.
Don't look at me.
Just kidding, Thor. We love you. Thanks. Appreciate it.